This is the best sunscreen that money can buy you. It is not the most affordable sunscreen. It is not the most easily accessible sunscreen until now, and that's why I want to make a dedicated video for it. If you have dry skin, oily skin, sensitive skin, combination skin, acne-prone skin, any other skin condition, I guarantee that this sunscreen will work. I don't know if we should make a claim like that. Let's just do it anyways. Let's get into it. This is the Hada Labo UV White Gel SPF 50 plus PA plus 4 pluses, the highest amount that you can get. What the heck do all these pluses really mean? SPF of 50 plus, SPF of 50 is the UVB rating. Anything 50 and above is pretty much the same. SPF stands for Sun Protection Factor. It's a complicated calculation about the amount of time that it will take for you to get a sunburn without the sunscreen versus with the sunscreen, and that's how you get the SPF number. I will leave some math up here, but the point is, whatever sunscreen that you are using, you need to be reapplying it every 2 hours when you are outside, and even reapplying when you're not outside. I usually reapply every 3 hours. Now, the PA4+, that stands for the UVA Protection. UVA rays are the rays that age us and destroy collagen, which cause things like sagging, pigmentation within the skin. So it's definitely something that we want to protect. We do also want to protect against those UVB rays, the rays that burn us and cause skin cancer. However, those rays are not as prevalent when we are indoors, but the UVA rays still are. So you can be at your computer, working all day, driving in your car, and you're not going to get sunburnt, right? But you are going to be getting damaging effects that will cause wrinkling and aging to the skin. So that's why we wear sunscreen all day, every day. Put that sunscreen on. But we want a sunscreen that's nice, okay? And this is the best sunscreen I've ever used. Honestly, there's been times that I say to my friends and family, I'm like, I should just stop testing sunscreens because I found the best one. I found the holy grail. But it's not the cheapest. It does retail for about $22. And you can find it on websites like YesStyle and Stylovana. I do have discount codes for you, so check down below. However, it is also available now on Amazon, which is so easily accessible. Pretty much everybody uses Amazon. I personally don't. I try not to as much as possible. I probably place an order with them a few times a year. Seriously, I do not like to use Amazon for personal reasons, right? Share the wealth, yo. But this is available on there, and it's an easier option to pick up than, YesStyle or Stylovana, so I understand. So I wanted to mention that that's there now, and this is awesome. Let me do some ingredient callouts for you. Okay, so this product not only has sunscreen, but it does have some other really great ingredients in this product that really help boost the appearance of the skin. It does have a form of vitamin C known as magnesium ascorbyl phosphate, which is a derivative of vitamin C. It is more stabilized. There's not a whole lot of data about it, but hopefully it is brightening up the skin a little bit, lifting up a little bit of pigmentation. It also is an antioxidant, which is great and gives a little bit of a boost in sun protection as well as environmental stressors like pollution. This does have dimethicone in it, which is a synthetic silicone, and that's why it glides on so beautifully. It does have hyaluronic acid, which is a water-loving ingredient that can help plump up the skin and attract water to the skin. It also does have sodium hyaluronate, which is a moisturizer or a humectant. It does have titanium dioxide, which is a mostly UVB sunscreen filter. It is a mineral sunscreen filter. It does have preservatives in this product, so thank you so much. This is not going to go bad tomorrow. I appreciate that. One of the preservatives that it has is butyl carbonate, which I personally don't think is an issue. I don't hear a lot of people having issues with that ingredient. It does have Uvinol A+, which is a chemical sunscreen ingredient that is great for UVA protection, which is probably how I get that PA4+. It does also have Tinosorb S, which is a broad-spectrum, very photostable sunscreen ingredient, which is why I feel like I don't need to reapply this exactly every 2 hours, unless I'm outside. But this is a very photostable ingredient. Photostability means that it does not degrade upon sun exposure, which you really want from a sunscreen, because you're putting it on to protect yourself from the sun. So if you put on a sunscreen that's not photostable, like an American sunscreen, a chemical sunscreen with avobenzone, it's not photostable, and when you go outside it degrades. And so who knows if you're really getting the protection that you are asking, wanting, and need. So that's why I prefer to go Japanese. It also does have methylparaben, which is another preservative that has been highly studied and is highly safe. Although people seem to demonize it on the internet, it is totally safe. If you think parabens are not safe, unsubscribe, leave my channel right now. Unless you want to learn and are open to the science. It also does have hydrated silica, which is why I think that this is a pretty good product for oily skin, because it does absorb some of the oil. This is a product that if you have super hella dry skin, this is not going to be moisturizing enough, and you will need to use a moisturizer underneath it. At the same time, if you are somebody that has oily skin, you can go ahead, get out of the shower, finish washing your face, however you do your routine, not judging, don't care. Finish your routine, put on whatever you want. You probably don't need a moisturizer, and then go in with this sunscreen. Again, oily skin people do need to be moisturized, whether that be through a serum or a hydrating sunscreen like this one, but they don't want that greasy look, and I totally feel you. I've been oily in the summer myself. This is also a great sunscreen if you do have facial hair, like myself, although I did shave. It does not get caught up in facial hair, it doesn't get clingy, white, pilly, nothing. Beautiful. And even though you do have facial hair, the areas that you don't have the facial hair, you want to be protecting and covering up. A lot of people forget the bottom of their chin, where, you know, you don't have the facial hair here, but you have it right here. You got to get those areas. So this is a great product. My only complaint about it is that it does come in a jar, though supposedly, I've not seen it, but supposedly it does come in a pump out bottle or a squeezy tube bottle as well. That's pretty nice, but honestly I've gotten over it because, again, this does have preservatives, so I feel pretty safe about it. It also does have alcohol in it. It is not drying though. The alcohol is really just a way to make it go on smooth, and also it can help with antibacterialness, which is great because you are dipping your fingers in this. It doesn't really matter about dipping your product in if you're the only one using it, because a lot of people pump it on their hand and then use their hand anyways to blend it out. So you're using your hand anyways. But if you are sharing this sunscreen with multiple people, just ask them to wash their hands before dipping their finger in, or try to, you know, dip it out into the cap or something like that. I'm willing to kind of suffer from packaging a little bit if it means the product is absolutely a 10 out of 10, and this is literally a 10 out of 10 formula. Never found anything better. I'm still testing out some other sunscreens, you know. Some people don't want all the ingredients that are in here. Like I said, this is not just a sunscreen. It does have things like vitamin C. It looks absolutely amazing under or over makeup. I have used this over concealer and it's absolutely fine. I don't really have anything else more to say from it than click that link and buy this. If you have a friend or family member that just can't get on board with using sunscreen every day, buy them this. Spend $20. Be a good person. Share the wealth. Be kind and generous, right? It is the seasonal time. Buy them this sunscreen. I guarantee that they're going to love it. Like, how can you not like this? Unless your skin gets irritated by this product, which, you know, anything's possible. If you did appreciate and enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. Give it a share to somebody that's looking for their next holy grail sunscreen. This is it. Other than that, I will catch you in my next video. I appreciate you guys so much, and I hope you're having a great day. Bye.